On August 5th, I was woken up by London police services, pointing an assault rifle in my face.
This was the video a Twitch streamer posted a few days after being swatted by police. An email was sent out to every city councillor stating that she had an illegal firearm, killed her mother, and was planning a mass shooting in the city. But she wasn't the one to send this email. It all traced back to the notorious Kiwi Farms. Over the last 9 years, this forum site would dedicate hundreds of threads targeting people from all over the world and driving some victims to end their lives. All until their very last victim decided to play the right cards, when the site would finally get shut down for good. But first, so you guys are probably wondering why I'm not physically here staring into your soul, and that is because I decided to not show my face for the first time. Yeah! Quick disclaimer, I didn't expect Kiwi Farms to freaking reincarnate right after editing this entire video. So I can't technically claim that this is the final victim because it is still live. So I'm just gonna say that this video is about the war between Keffals as well as how Kiwi Farms lost its very first life. So you've probably never heard about Kiwi Farms. It was basically a forum dedicated to online harassment and hatred, with each thread catering towards a specific person, particularly micro online influencers. It was first made in 2013 by Josh, who used to be an admin of 8chan, basically the more free speech version of 4chan. What made Kiwi Farms so special is some of these people were completely obsessed with hating. Users would often go as far as posting people's personal information and getting them fired from their jobs. Users have also driven victims to end their lives and celebrated these suicides by going as far as keeping kill counts in their bio. But there's one person I really want to talk about. She became one of the biggest targets on this forum and is also the reason why this site is just dead right now. Clara Sorrenti, aka Keffals, was a Twitch streamer. Now, I'm not going to go deep into why Keffals was so hated, but a lot of people didn't like Keffals' attitude online, especially after driving the permanent ban of the Twitch streamer Destiny, infamously racial people on Twitter and having beef with other public figures, including JK Rowling. Also, because she's trans and a transgender activist, you can kind of put the picture together on why she was very popular on Kiwi Farms. A little too popular.
On August 5th, I was woken up by London police services, pointing an assault rifle in my face.
In summary, Keffals was swatted by the police after someone emailed out an insane threat. In case you don't know what swatting means, swatting is basically when someone makes a hoax call or threat in an attempt to bring in armed police officers to someone's address in hopes to get the victim hurt, killed, or just freaked out.
An email impersonating me was sent to every city councillor in the City of London, Ontario, stating that I have an illegal firearm, that I killed my mother, and that I plan to go to City Hall and shoot every cisgender person I see.
The police took away her and her fiance's phones and hard drives temporarily, so her close friends and family were left in the dark on what happened. And you're probably wondering how they got her address, and this might scare you a little. The first thing that they did was
find the obituary for my dead father and use it to find his memorialized Facebook page.
Kiwi Farms were able to find a picture of Keffals' dad on the front porch of her childhood home, and from that, found the address with a search on Google Maps. They also used photos from Keffals' partner's Instagram, like this cafe photo and this plant in front of a window. Yeah, it's intense. You can also tell whenever it's from a hater, by the way, because they'll purposely use her dead name to piss her off in those emails, and the name of the police ended up using, which is also why Keffals thinks that the police didn't treat this situation that well. After that arrest, Keffals moved to stay in a hotel. She told her fans on Discord that she was safe and sound with her partner's cute little kitty. Aww. But of course, this got into the hands of Kiwi Farms, and they figured out the exact location Clara was staying in, based on those bedsheets, believe it or not. By this point, Keffals knew she was truly in danger, and had to keep moving locations to stay safe.
Hi there, this is Dude McGinn calling you here to let you know that you've been doxxed. How do you think this happened? Well, you see, your personal information got posted all over the internet, and I'm just letting you know that someone special has it out for you.
This was the call that all of Keffals' family received after being doxxed. Her Uber account got hacked, and she received hundreds of dollars worth of food, which apparently was really good.
I have had friends doxxed. I have had family doxxed. I have had people even loosely associated with me doxxed. But over the last month, things have been escalating. On August 1st, my graphic artist who lives in Austin, Texas, was also the victim of a swatting attempt. Because of all of the connections between this, it is all part of the same investigation. And the police are now monitoring my thread on Kiwi Farms very closely. I am now living in Airbnbs. I'm having them rented out by a third party, and I am using a VPN to make it so no one can trace my IP address.
Even when she decided to leave her country and flee to Northern Ireland, the internet tracked her down again. As soon as I ended my stream, I saw a message from my friend that just said, "Call the police and don't go outside." A user had taken a photo just outside her apartment and posted it online with this message full of trans slurs, which... You guys know that dish called poutine? A Twitch friend told her chat that she was planning to take Keffals to a poutine shop, and of course Kiwi Farms was fast to map out every poutine shop in the city, with one of them letting the whole forum know that I just rang up a couple of lads down in Belfast and asked them to plant bombs in all of those places. Clara Sorrenti was hiding in fear, but at the same time she was carrying a movement that would take down the Kiwi Farms site for good. Of course, the owner of Kiwi Farms, Josh Moon, would not take down his own site, so Keffals made the smart move of trying to get the attention of the site's host provider, Cloudflare. Keffals and her supporters would bombard Cloudflare's and their CEO's Twitter, as well as sending heaps of emails to Cloudflare's employees. Hashtag DropKiwiFarms broke the trending charts all over the world. The whole world was finally on board as Keffals continued pushing with determination.
I have a couple of words for Joshua Moon. Joshua, you are complicit in making multiple people commit suicide. You have made enemies everywhere. The legacy you are going to leave behind in this world is one of creating and operating a platform that for nearly a decade has tormented countless people. One day, you are going to get sloppy, and your entire life is going to collapse like a house of cards. And when that day comes, no one will be there to help you.
By September 3rd, Cloudflare terminated Kiwi Farms services. And they did it without notice. They didn't even tell Josh before pulling the plug, as they believed there is an unprecedented emergency and immediate threat to human life. And on September 5th, Kiwi Farms also got turned down by DDoS Card, its backup solution, marking the end of KiwiFarms.net on the surface web. Now you guys are probably celebrating in the back there. Hold your confetti. Just after I finished editing this though, the site has just gone online again. Whether or not this site continues, I think this is a great reflection of what goes on in the internet. And this leads to another open question on whether it should be banned or not. Now I just want to quickly add that I did personally use Kiwi Farms occasionally. I guess I haven't visited a heap of threads, but for the ones I've checked, the hate comments aren't more worse than what you see on places like YouTube commentary or Reddit. Of course though, being a place that specializes in chatting about others, you get a place where people are really passionate about harassment and trolling, and that's where all the larger incidences come from, and hate and harassment campaigns that go on. The problem with banning platforms like Kiwi Farms is that we aren't actually getting rid of the hate, we're just getting rid of the platform here, which people can just find another one to use, you know? We've seen this before. Driving terrorism content off mainstream social media has caused them to talk more on encrypted and private communication platforms, which actually makes it harder for people and police to trace, which can actually make things a lot worse. Regardless of Kiwi Farms, I think it is quite immature to involve the police in a fake threat just to get someone in trouble. There are serious matters and real attacks in this world. Police shouldn't have to be dealing with your internet drama, guys. If you've reached this far, please share this to one friend. It would mean a lot. I practically make nothing on this platform. So I really appreciate the support in whatever way possible. Goodbye, guys. Have a great life.